Much like Tom Cruise or that other dude in Top Gun, we occasionally find ourselves feeling the need for speed. Sometimes that means piloting an F-14A Tomcat aircraft with abandon in the skies, and sometimes, as we'll see later, that means playing a video game as fast as you can, whatever gets you revved up. Since you already know that light is the fastest thing around, we'll look at what other speedy items our universe, and maybe even a fictional universe or two, has to offer, from animals to superheroes and planets to toilets. Because yes, it stands to reason that if toilets can move, then there must be one that moves fastest. And don't tell me you're not curious to know which one holds that honor. Forget taking it slow, let's take it up a notch. Here, we present a list of the 10 fastest things in the known universe that are man-made. From cars to elevators, we're covering it all. People have long had an obsession with fast things. From cars to cheetahs, airplanes to boats, our interest in speed is rivaled only by our fascination with waterfalls. And while light is still by far the fastest thing in the universe, don't forget to hit subscribe and click the bell to be notified of new content. Number 10 is fastest street legal car. We're going to mention 2 cars because depending on who you're talking to, you may get different answers. Bugatti topped the formerly reigning Hennessy Venom F5. Not only that, but the Chiron Supersport 300 Plus also became the first car to break 300 miles per hour on the track. The final record was 304.773 miles per hour with race car driver Andy Wallace on Volkswagen's Aeroplanes test track in Germany. If that's hard to comprehend, that's because it is. Imagine being able to cover 450 feet in a single second. Bugatti holds the crown for now, but the manufacturer may bow out of the race. We have shown several times that we build the fastest cars in the world. In the future, we will focus on other areas, the manufacturer said in a statement. Only 30 of these 8-liter engines will be produced. Number 9 is fastest non-production car. A top-fuel dragster accelerates so quickly that it already passed 60 miles an hour by the time the rear tires have finished the start line, 300 inches. Powered by a 500 cubic inch V8, it's cooled by the incoming fuel. By 2008, speeds had gotten so far out of control that the major sanctioning body, the National Hot Rod Association, shortened the length of the timed portion of events where its top classes run from a quarter mile, 1,320 feet, to 1,000 feet. Still, the nearly 10,000 horsepower top fuelers can max out at over 330 miles per hour. Number 8 is fastest man. Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt was dubbed the fastest man alive after winning 3 gold medals at the 2008 Olympic Games in Beijing, China, and becoming the first man in Olympic history to win both the 100 and 200 meter races in record times. Bolt also won 3 Olympic gold medals at the 2012 Summer Olympic Games in London, along the way notching an Olympic record time of 9.63 seconds in the 100 meters, making him the first man in history to set 3 world records in Olympic competition. He made history again at the 2016 Summer Games in Rio with gold medals in the 100 and 200 meter races and 4x100 meter relay. The wins gave him triple-triple, 3 golds over 3 consecutive Olympics, though he later was stripped of one of those relay golds because of a teammate's doping violation. Though many people might not think of humans as being man-made, we technically all are. Usain Bolt is the fastest man of all time, with a top speed of 27.7 miles per hour. Number 7 is fastest computer. Jointly developed by Riken and Fujitsu, Japan's Fugaku is the new #1 fastest supercomputer in the world. Japan has not had a system take the top spot since June 2011, when Fugaku's predecessor, the K computer, debuted in first place. Boasting nearly 7.3 million cores and a speed of 415.5 petaflops, Fugaku far outperforms previous #1 Summit's 148.6 petaflops, bringing HPC technology one step closer to the promised exascale era. Fugaku is the first top-ranked system to be powered by ARM processors. 2 other new features are hybrid memory cubes attached to each of the processor, and a new iteration of the Tofu network that provides tight integration between all of the nodes in the system. The ARM-based architecture represents a dramatic shift in the type of compute traditionally employed in supercomputers. Its designers view its success as proof that there is still room for innovation in HPC. Number 6 is fastest ambulance. Dubbed the fastest ambulance on Earth, The refitted Lotus Evora S is the latest chapter in Dubai's smart government program. The sports car turned ambulance allows paramedics to travel at speeds of up to 300 kilometers per hour and cut their response time to 3 to 4 minutes. The new fleet, which was unveiled in Dubai's GTEX, also includes 2 Ford Mustangs and a new Corvette is on the way. Currently, the Lotus Evora is being displayed around several of Dubai's touristic hubs, including the Jumeirah Beach Residences and Burj Khalifa, before being put into full operation by the end of the year. Number 5. Fastest rapper. Rapping fast means more than just pairing rapid lyrics with a quick beat. As rap and hip-hop have developed as genres, artists have more frequently departed from the traditional on-beat lyricism, opting for half-rhyme, internal rhyme syncopation. In some cases, we see complete vowel and consonant obliteration that takes them out of just the music world and even immortalizes their faces in world record books. BUSTA is commonly considered the fastest rapper of all time, both officially and unofficially. In 1992, he became the Guinness fastest rapper alive, able to drop 11.2 syllables per second. That's right, 11 syllables in just 1 second. BUSTA has been featured on many popular songs, including some by fellow rap and hip-hop artists Chance the Rapper, Tech-9, and Busta Rhymes. Number 4 is fastest water slide. The fastest speed ever achieved on a water slide is 57 miles per hour. It was clocked in 2009 on the Kilimanjaro, a 164-foot-high, 50-degree plummet at Aguas Fuentes, a water park outside of Rio de Janeiro, by Jens Scherer, a German advertising executive. Scherer, 30, the reigning champion of competitive speed shooting, also holds 4 Guinness World Records in the sport, including the one-day distance record for shooting 94 miles on a slide near Munich. That's like traveling all the way from New York to Philadelphia on the bare skin of your back. During those 24 hours, he slept for just an hour and a half and climbed 30,000 vertical feet worth of steps, the equivalent of hiking from sea level to the summit of Mount Everest. Number 3 is fastest aircraft. The Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird is a long-range, high-altitude Mach 3 Plus strategic reconnaissance aircraft developed and manufactured by the American aerospace company Lockheed Corporation. It was operated by both the United States Air Force, USAF, and NASA. The SR-71 was developed as a black project from the Lockheed A-12 reconnaissance aircraft during the 1960s by Lockheed's Skunk Works division. American aerospace engineer Clarence Kelly Johnson was responsible for many of the aircraft's innovative concepts. The shape of the SR-71 was based on that of the A-12, which was one of the first aircraft to be designed with a reduced radar cross-section. Number 2 is fastest roller coaster. Roller coasters are rides made either of steel or wood, which are designed for amusement parks. As of 2019, the fastest roller coaster in the world was the Formula Rossa at Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. The ride, which opened in 2010, can achieve top speeds of around 149 miles per hour. Ferrari World is a theme park based on the Ferrari motor brand. It is the largest indoor theme park in the world. The park has a range of rides and roller coasters for adults and children, as well as live entertainment and merchandise stores. Despite having the fastest roller coaster in the world, Ferrari World was not one of the most visited amusement parks in 2018. Walt Disney World's Magic Kingdom in the United States received the most visitors in that year, with an attendance of 20.86 million people. In terms of park attendance, Disney is the industry leader, with the highest number of amusement parks in the 2018 attendance ranking. Number 1 is fastest elevator. The fastest installed elevator reaches speeds of 67 feet per second, 20.5 meters per second, or 46 miles per hour, 73.8 kilometers per hour, in the Shanghai Tower. Not only does the Gensler-designed Shanghai Tower boast the fastest elevator, but also the longest continuous run of 1,898 feet of the 2,073-foot tower, 578.5 of 632 meters, as revealed in a recent study by the Council on Tall Buildings and Urban Habitat, CTBUH. At these speeds, you can reach the 119th floor in 55 seconds. Runners-up in the fastest elevator race are the CTF Finance Center at a speed of 65 feet per second, 20 meters per second, and Taipei 101, reaching a peak speed of 55 feet per second, 16.8 meters per second. Rounding out the top 5 are the Landmark Tower in Yokohama, accelerating to 41 feet per second, 12.5 meters per second, and 2 International Finance Center, designed by Cesar Pelli, at 35 feet per second, 10.6 meters per second.